New group chat convos episode, man. Sports edition. You're tuned in to the best podcast in the world. We got P here with us. We got Eli here with us, man. And we're back. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Ready to chop it up.
I'm ready to cook something.
Yeah, right. Let's get into it. Right into week 11. Let's go.
Well, let's get into. Sadly, we have to talk about your team, the Patriots and Jets game. Shout
out to the Patriots, man. We're making the playoffs, man. And if we make the playoffs and we beat some scrub ass team like the Titans or some shit, nigga, hey, we're in the AFC Championship straight like that. Patriots best defense in the league. Shout out Mac Jones. I'm not gonna say best quarterback in the league, but he's my quarterback. He's better than fucking Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, a bunch of them bums. Patriots dogs and the Jets suck. That's all I got to say because I'm hype about that.
P, I just have a.
All that glazing was crazy just now.
He just hopped out the bike going nuts.
Like, all that glazing was crazy, bro. You was just cheering for Bailey Zapp. Don't cap.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
all the Patriots fans was
calling to retire Mac Jones.
That's what I'm saying. All the Patriots fans
was retire Mac Jones.
Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Y'all was just wanting Bailey Zapp to start not 2 weeks ago.
Literally.
Hold on. What Eli can attest to this. What's the Wi-Fi password, Eli? Please let them know. Let them know the Wi-Fi password is. You know the Wi-Fi password is?
I don't know what the Wi-Fi password is.
Let them know the Wi-Fi password is.
The Wi-Fi password is Mac Jones 10.
Thank you. That's my quarterback.
That's some serious glazing.
That's my QB. Shout out Mac Jones.
I wanted to be known the password was set in stone before the season ever started. So that needs to be known. But that doesn't justify you hopping off his bandwagon.
I never hopped off the bandwagon.
Weeks.
I never hopped off the bandwagon.
Anyway, let's get to the real story of this game. Not that punt return where there was a block in the back.
There was.
There was a clear block in the back. They didn't call it. But Zach Wilson, man, he's god awful. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts on him not taking accountability for that loss when it was clearly just on him.
I first off want to say that's lame, bro. Like, you really only passed for 77 yards. Shout out to the Patriots defense, though. There is some serious dogs on that side. But
best linebacker in the league.
You don't go to into the locker room and be like, nah, I didn't hold, you know what I'm saying?
Like
I didn't hold the team back. You know what I'm saying, bro? You really did, bro. And that's why your job in jeopardy. And it should be because you've been given chances after chance. You've been getting drafted guys. You're not producing, bro. Next man up. It's always been like that for the Jets.
Yeah, I agree. Besides like all the, Patriot talk and everything, yeah, Zach Wilson is just, he's not it, man. You've been in the league. This is your second year. There's really no reason why, if you're a leader of this squad, why you're not taking accountability. You guys heard Josh Allen, a few games ago where even in a game where he played poorly, he didn't play as bad as fucking Zach Wilson. He still played poorly, but he still took accountability for it. And as a quarterback, if you're going to lead your team, you have to your team needs to know that when you're making mistakes, So that's what I got to say about that.
Yeah, I agree with you all 100%. I honestly feel like everyone just universally agrees that Zach Wilson was in the wrong. Why it went through his head at all.
Yeah.
So that he could confidently just say no.
That's just some serious ego shit, bro. Like,
honestly,
let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the leader of the locker room, bro. You got to – I don't know if he has the C on his chest. Is he a captain? Do y'all know you're a captain?
No.
Bro, you got to – but you are the big dog in the locker room. You are the quarterback. Take responsibility, bro, and move on.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll move on. There wasn't really a lot of crazy matchups this week, but one more game we'll touch on before moving on is Cowboys and Vikings.
Y'all want me to
Cowboys.
Go, what's up?
I'll go first. I will go first on this honorary Vikings fan over here. First of all, shout out Tony Pollard. Saved my fucking fantasy season. 15 carries, 80 yards, six receptions, 109 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. Obviously, Dak went 22 for 25, 276, and 2 touchdowns. Cowboys went nuts. I still don't think it's anything to panic about for the Vikings. It's just, Kirk Cousins, he has his own cycle. He'll do really good 6 games in a row, and then he'll just shit the fucking bed. And then he'll do 6 games good again, and then just shit the fucking bed all over again. It's a Kirk Cousins cycle. We're all used to it at this point. The closer it gets to him playing at 8 o'clock, the worse he plays. So, it's not to really worry about, I don't think. That is one of the best defenses in the league. And, yeah, Cowgirls did their thing, I guess.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. Kirk Cousins, it's not it. Kirk Cousins is not it. There's been a lot of bandwagon, a lot of dick eating on Kirk Cousins for some reason again. because of Kirk Cousins, and I know he's a little meme and all this shit. He's been playing good. He's been playing all right. I'm not saying that he's a trash quarterback. He's definitely a top 10 quarterback in the league for the way he's been playing. But from the two good defenses that they've played, he has not done shit. I haven't seen him do shit, and there's nothing about the Vikings that make me look at them and be like, they're beating the Cowboys or the Eagles or the 49ers or even the Buccaneers in the playoffs. Their defense is mid.
I like how you try to sneak the Bucks in that
conversation
with the Eagles and the Cow. I mean, it's cool, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, they got popped, but for that game, for me, it was more the Cowboys are more legit than everybody thought, than the Vikings are as poop as everybody thought. As far as Kirk Cousins, bro, when you lose so they had the top-rated tackles in the league. One of them gets hurt. Bro, you get sacked 6 to 8 times, bro. It's kind of tough, like I said.
But okay. But the Bengals made the Super Bowl having one of the fucking worst O lines. That's not an excuse.
But everybody, but Joe Burrow is 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Different than Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sounds like a whole lot of excuses, man.
Of course, but at the end of the day, they did get popped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got exposed in some ways. Like, I feel like if you can't stop the run, which is my biggest problem with the Eagles and everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's going to be hard for you, bro. So that's what happened. They got exposed on the ground. They got defensive pressure, and they try to make Kirk Cousins go win the game, and, that's not what he need to be doing.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that.
I mean, I knew they were getting the break speed off of them, but when they turned it off of national television and it started going to the Bengals and Steelers game, I just feel like that was disrespectful. Just utterly disrespectful to the Vikings.
I mean, bro, getting beat 40-3,
it was insanity, bro.
Bro, like
turn that shit off,
bro. Like it's not like
CBS turned it off national television and switched games.
But at the same time, I would too, bro. That Steelers and Bengals game was pretty tight, pretty lit.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game.
Cut that shit off. Don't nobody want to watch.
I'm just ready for the best wide receiver in the league, Jamar Chase, step back on the field, and he will win me my first fantasy championship ever.
There's no way you can sit there with a straight face and say that.
Anyways, back to this podcast and everything. P actually has a good topic for us to talk about. Came into it with us. Yes, I'll let you introduce that.
So I mean, right now, man, y'all could even comment, follow along. I'm actually curious about everybody's. If you had one franchise player from any other organization to bring on to your team, mine would be the Panthers, Patriots, Browns. Who would it be? You know what I'm saying? Me personally would take Herbert off of the Chargers and throw him straight onto the Panthers, because what can that man not do? Great frame, can throw any ball on the field. He's a likable face probably around the city, and he would definitely turn the Panthers around. Not saying that it's a realistic thing. Don't take this realistic. It's just for fantasy purposes, man. Who would y'all like to see?
I mean, I feel like the clear-cut answer is Mahomes, because, and
that's a very generic answer.
Yeah, that's a very generic answer. But for me, if I was to put somebody on the Patriots, it would probably be Mahomes, solely because the Patriots right now have a good defense.
You still have no wide receivers.
That's what I'm surprised you didn't say like Tyreek Hill or something like that.
But see, the thing is yeah, we don't have any receivers, but Mahomes doesn't have any receivers right now. I mean, he has Travis Kelce.
That's number one. That's big dog.
I mean, yeah, he has Kelce, but he's still been making it work with Juju, Valdez, Scantling, like all this receiver core who's been in and out with injuries and everything. He's been making it work, and Mac Jones is just not the quarterback. Mac Jones does need somebody like Tyreek Hill, Mm-hmm. But if we had a quarterback like fucking Mahomes, then the Patriots would be a top team in the league. I feel like you guys could attest to that. I mean, yeah, our receivers are ass, but we still have receivers who are decent. Like, it's not.
But some of those receivers can. Tua and Tyreek, it took him to debatably MVP conversation. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen nobody. We ain't seen Mac Jones or somebody like that. So
I mean, he doesn't really have anybody like that. I mean, don't sleep on the Patriots receivers now. All right, Jacoby Myers is a dog. That's my nigga. Jacoby Myers is decent. Kendrick Bourne, decent. I mean, Devontae Parker, I mean, he's a little older, injury prone, but, I feel like
they all wide receiver twos, though.
Yeah. And Mahomes.
Two of those are wide receiver threes.
Who? Jacoby Myers, nor
Parker.
Kendrick Bourne. Parker is not a wide receiver 3.
He's definitely not what he used to be.
Nigga, he'd be wide receiver 2 on the fucking Browns.
No, the fuck he
I
would.
don't know. Donovan Peoples-Jones and Amari
stop
Cooper
playing.
is a good
Stop
duo.
playing.
For sure. I'm not going to lie.
Devontae Parker's on the same level as Donovan Peoples-Jones. Anyways, we can get into that. We can get into that another time. Who would be your franchise player?
Mine. It was a very good question, P. And been thinking it over, and I think I'd go with Deebo Samuel.
That's a good. It would definitely fit in Cleveland though.
Deebo, Deshaun, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper. That's a Super Bowl team.
It would fit in Cleveland.
That's a Super Bowl.
I'm surprised
team.
nobody went defense though. Low key.
I was thinking about defense, but
Yeah.
the only player I'd probably take from defense is Micah Parsons. But we have the best edge rusher in the game right now, Myles Garrett. So, there's no need to add. Michael Parsons.
It's hard. It's hard for me to like hold my tongue when you talk about the Browns because like you say all this shit. Oh, you have Nick Chubb, Deshaun Watson. I know Deshaun Watson hasn't played, but Nick Chubb, best pass edge rusher in the league. Blah blah blah. And y'all are 3-8, right? Yeah, 3-8.
I didn't know one individual wins you football games single-handedly.
I mean, I didn't. What? Nigga, what? That makes no sense.
Shut up.
That makes no sense.
Shut up.
Hey, like I said, man, that was a quick one, bro. Like I said, make sure y'all comment, follow Group Chat Combos on every social media page.
Please.
Pumping out the reels. Comment, bro. Let us know. I promise you, somebody's gonna get back to you. Simple as that, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Be nice in the comments.
Please. Or if not, we're gonna have to turn up on you, or it's gonna get deleted.
Before we wrap this up, I need y'all's guys' Thanksgiving game predictions.
I mean, I got my Patriots coming out on top of the Vikings. I mean, easily.
They are not fucking with the Vikings.
we're gonna show that we have a top 3 defense in the league, and we're gonna shut down Justin Jefferson, and we're gonna make a fool out of Kirk Cousins. He's gonna be
Time out. How many yards? I want this on camera. Look in that camera and tell me how many yards the Patriots are holding Justin Jefferson to.
80.
That's still a good game.
That's a good
I mean,
game.
80 at a tug is a good game.
Wait, well, hold on. Justin Jefferson is he's not getting held to fucking 30 yards every game. He's a top 3 receiver in the league, top 2 receiver.
I think he's going for 110 on y'all, in my opinion.
And even if he goes for 110, we're still whooping them niggas. Fuck you mean?
I feel like I got the Vikings winning, but if there's anybody that knows how to expose a quarterback, it's Bill Belichick. So it's gonna be way closer than what people.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot closer. People think it's gonna be a blowout. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a very close game.
That is a primetime game.
Yeah,
that evening. I didn't know that. For the game before that, the game before that, Giants and Cowboys. I think that'll be the game of the day.
Cowboys is popping them.
Yeah, I got
convincingly. I think so.
The only way is if Saquon has a day. If they can't stop Saquon, which I mean,
Saquon ain't been hitting recently.
Yes, he has.
Right?
Yes, he has.
He's been hitting.
Yes, he has.
Like earlier in the season, hitting.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago, he had like what 150
against Houston. He had 152 and a touchdown or 2. I mean, okay, I know.
These are professional athletes. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, no. That's fine.
Don't do that.
Fine.
Don't do that when you hold
fine.
the Eagles to fucking such a high standard.
What does that do with anything?
I mean, come on, bro. It's the Eagles, though.
Anyways, yeah, I got the Cowboys coming out on top. There's just too much. Their defense is too good. They have enough firepower on offense for the Giants to not be able to. Giants won't be able to keep up.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro. The Cowboys are about to be the number 1 seed in the NFC, bro. It's the inevitable.
Yeah.
You're a Cowgirls fan now?
I'm not a Cowboys fan at all. It's just, bro, when you look at every phase,
they'll choke in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter.
Special teams, they're great. Turpin, kick return, punt return, he's great. Brett Maher, kicker,
great.
Defense, yeah.
Good.
Great.
No,
their defense is great.
You're reaching. The defense, yeah, absolutely.
They have really good special teams, though.
What?
You know what I'm saying? They're a really good team, bro. Regardless of the fact they're gonna pop the Giants. That's how I feel.
Let's move on to the next one.
And then for the first game of Thanksgiving Day, the Bills and Detroit Lions.
That's
who do y'all have in this?
The Bills are wiping them. The Bills are gonna fucking. I think
they're favored by 10 points.
I think that Josh Allen will come out this game, Thanksgiving Day, and just have one of his, 3 touchdown, 4 touchdown games, 300 yards.
You hope he does because you have him on fantasy.
I mean, I think he's going to do that regardless of him being on my fantasy team or not. I mean, Josh Allen is not going to have 2 average games back to back. I mean, I don't see it, but
he's still top 3. You know what I'm saying? He's still a top 3 quarterback, bro. He gonna handle business.
Top 2.
Who's second?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
I just said top 3. I wasn't really trying to specify.
Well, I mean, really, Josh Allen is 3 because Mahomes is 1 and Brady's 2. Brady's the second best quarterback in the league at 46 years old.
I feel like this is just the glazing is just too crazy, bro, tonight.
I have one more hot take for y'all, and I need y'all to answer this in under 45 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
Raiders are making the playoffs.
No. It's too late.
No, it's not.
It's too late.
It's too late.
They can catch a little streak.
Not in the AFC. Not in the AFC. They're just not gonna. They're not gonna catch up to a team like even.
Oh. They're 2 games back from the Chargers.
What's the Raiders' record?
3-7.
Nigga, hell no.
Bro, if
I thought they at least had like 4 wins.
No.
If they win the next 6-7 games.
Who did they? You have to look at who they play.
Devontae Adams was balling last week.
Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the league. I already said that. I got one more for us. I got one more for us because it's going into week 12. We know who's not making the playoffs, like clear-cut teams that's not making the playoffs. But I'd like to know who you guys have making the playoffs as of right now. Who do you think out of AFC and NFC? Who are your playoff teams?
I got you right here, bro. I got a whole. Who you want? NFC first.
Go ahead. Go ahead with NFC.
NFC. Okay, I didn't put bracket numbers beside it, or I didn't put seeding, but I just put the number 1 seed. I feel like the Cowboys are going to be the number 1 seed by the end of the season. Then I think the Eagles will be in, the Vikings will be in, the Bucks will be in due to winning the division. San Francisco will be in due to winning the division. This is a hot take, but I feel like Washington may make the playoffs over Seattle and the Giants. And then in the AFC, number 1 seed, I got the Chiefs, then the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Ravens, the Titans, and then the Bengals. I don't think the Jets are going to get in, bro, with all the controversy with Zach Wilson. They fell off too quick.
I like that list. I mean, realistically, that's pretty much the same exact list that I have. The only thing got to change is, that Seahawks spot is going to be iffy depending on how they close out the season, depending if Washington comes hard the rest of the season. But I think the playoff teams are pretty much – everybody knows who's going to be in the playoffs. There's a few teams like the Patriots, depending how the rest of their season goes, and then a team like the Seahawks and Washington. But I say seed 1 through 5 is clear cut on who's making it.
Which is pretty cool. I feel like the Patriots I feel like really honestly the biggest game probably in a minute it was the Patriots beating the Jets, bro. That really gave them the push to go ahead and try to get in the playoffs. I mean, we're 2-1 in the division now. We still got to play the Bills twice. We got to play the Dolphins again, but we already beat the Jets twice. So the AFC that division is going to be very close. And it's gonna be some good games. So I think we gave our predictions, or you pretty much gave them for us. We all agreed, but we're definitely gonna have to come back and retouch on maybe go into more depth. We can make some predictions. We'll make some predictions here in the future about seeding, or maybe just who's really gonna be in the AFC, NFC championship and everything. But yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, tuning into the sports edition. We're coming hard every week, giving our opinions, takes, shout out Stony Mountain, shout out Group Chat Convos, our OG Pie, shout out Eat Wizzo, shout out 1% Better. Yeah, fuck it, we out.